So I've made my way over to Restaurant Talk. I'm kind of loving because it just makes me think of all the different times and all the things that came up when I worked in restaurants and tipping and just the different roles in restaurants and how my perspective has changed over the years when it comes to the service industry. Something I was thinking about was, do you factor in the amount of time you spend at a table? Well, let's say it typically takes you an hour when you go out to eat. And that's if, you're not waiting and nothing happens with food or things like that. You're eating and you're done eating and you start chit-chatting and you end up staying an additional hour. Do you factor into the tip you stayed an extra hour when that server could have possibly had another round of tables? The main reason I say that is because when I worked in a bar, we showed events, right? Like UFC fights and football games. And typically you knew that your main round of tables was going to be there for 3 or 4 hours. And while working in a bar, most people are drinking alcohol and their tab continues to grow. There are also tables that come, they eat dinner, they drink sodas, and they drink water. So do you think they should tip based off the amount of their tab, or should they factor in the idea, I was here for multiple hours, and while this person could have potentially had 2 or 3 other rounds of tables and potential tips? Do you think about that? There's no right or wrong answer, because I think a lot of people just base it off the amount of money they spent and the service they got. I think time is something people should consider as well when it comes to tipping.